Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Shirani. Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious cheeseburger soup. Okay, so for this recipe I'm using 1 pound of ground beef and I have my pot set over medium heat. I'm not putting any oil in it just because I don't need it. To that, I'm going to add a half a cup of chopped onion, and 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to stir this and let this cook for about 15 minutes or so, or until the meat starts to get brown. As always, I'm going to have the exact measurements in the description box below for you. If you've never had cheeseburger soup before or you've never heard of a cheeseburger soup, let me tell you, it's one of the best soups out there. Oh my gosh, it's just so comforting and it's just so good. Before I add the other ingredients, I want to drain off some of the oil, and the way I like to do that is with a paper towel. What you'll want to do is just fold your paper towel and put it in there, and it will sop up all of the oil, and that just makes it so easy. You don't have to take the meat out of the pot. Make sure to not throw away any of your meat with the paper towel. Okay, now I'm going to add 4 ounces of sliced mushrooms and 2 ribs of chopped celery. Give that a stir and let that cook for about 3 minutes or so. If you haven't been following me on Instagram yet, you can do so at Cooking with Shirani. I'm always sharing stuff in my stories over there, so come follow me. Next, I'm going to add 2 cups of beef broth or beef stock. Either one would work, and this is what I use to make my beef broth. I'm adding 2 cups of water to that. 1 tablespoon of complete seasoning, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and I'm adding 1.5 pounds of potatoes. So earlier I peeled my potato and cut it up, and I just had it soaking in some water so it doesn't turn brown. And now I'm just going to drain this off and then put it in the pot. Make sure to cut your potatoes into bite-sized pieces. Cover this and let this cook for 15 minutes until the potatoes are soft. Okay, now it's been 15 minutes. I'm just going to test my potatoes to make sure they're soft. I'm going to stir in 1 cup of milk, half a cup of sour cream, and 8 ounces of Velveeta cheese that I cut into cubes. and I just cut it so it's easier to melt. Give that a stir and let this heat through for about 5 minutes or so, or until the cheese is fully melted. If you've noticed, the only seasonings I used in here were my complete seasoning and Worcestershire sauce, and I use those because that's how I like to season my burgers at the moment. So if you don't like those seasonings or you have other seasonings that you like, use them. Just season it however you season your burger. I like to set this aside a little bit so all the flavors get married together before I serve it. Now you can eat this just the way it is. You don't have to add anything to it. It's good on its own. But for me personally, I like to add stuff to it. For me, I feel like this soup is not complete if I don't add some tomatoes to it. Think of it this way, when you make a burger, you add tomatoes to it, right? So when you add the tomatoes to this soup, it just adds a freshness to it. It's just so good. What else do I like on my burger? I like bacon, so I'm putting some bacon in this. If you're someone that likes pickles, you can chop up some pickles and put in there. It's so good with pickles. And if you want a little spice, you can add some pickled jalapeno in there. I chopped up some pickled jalapeno and oh my goodness, it was so good. So there are many things you can do with this. I really hope you give this one a try. It's so good. It's so comforting for the season. Oh, it's just like perfect. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet subscribed, please don't forget to do that, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Take care. Bye.